I told y'all I had the urge to purge, and today is the day because I can't handle it. It is officially past Christmas. It is Boxing Day that I am starting to film this. This is probably going to be filmed over a few days because your girl cannot declutter your entire house in one day. But we are starting off in my oldest daughter's bedroom. I need to start with her clothes because she has nothing to wear. And there's holes in like my youngest daughter's clothes, and I just like signed an overwhelmed mom. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, I feel you. You are not alone. And secondly, we can do this, okay? The hardest part is starting, and so I'm going to just start. And the biggest decluttering tip I can give you is to start with the trash. It's easy, it's a quick win, and so that's what we are starting with. This is not even an urge to purge. This is going to be like an extreme declutter. I'm getting rid of it all because I'm tired of it, and as the mom of the house, I'm the one that has to manage it. I go in these spurts where I just like to clutter everything. So today's that day. Anyway, brace yourselves. Declutter with me, clean with me, whatever you gotta do, tackle your mess and get it all done with me right here, right now. Let's go. So this is what we are dealing with. Stuff everywhere, boxes everywhere, paper everywhere, closets stuffed full. As I mentioned, this is messy. I'm not starting with a clean slate, and that is very intentional. This is real life right here, my friend. This is what happens when kids grow, when seasons change and clothes and stuff piles up faster than you realize, especially after the holidays when we're bringing in more toys, more gifts, more clothes, all the things. Like many of you, every new year I start to get that urge to purge, but instead of trying to declutter my whole house in a day, I'm starting small with my kids' clothes and closets. This video is not about sharing the perfect system. This is, again, messy, it's overwhelming, and I hope that you can find some realness and relatability in that. So if you're feeling the same, maybe you've been avoiding decluttering because you feel like it has to, look pretty the whole time because that's what you see on Instagram, please allow this to be your permission slip. Grab a beverage and let's do this together. Kids' clothes are one of those things that quietly get out of control. If you know, you know. Things are all of a sudden too small, barely worn, they're stained, or you have those sentimental pieces and suddenly nothing fits and everything is just so overwhelming. Honestly, I'm not overthinking this. I'm asking both myself and my daughter simple questions as we go through this together. Things like, does it fit? Is it worn out? Is there a hole in it? Would I actually get my child to wear this? And lastly, and most importantly, is she confident and comfortable in it? Because like you and I, our children have clothes that they naturally gravitate towards too because they feel good in them or they're comfortable. So if that answer is no, it might be time to let it go. Was a smashing success. 14 pairs of shirts and sweaters. So we need to go shopping. Now it's time to go through all of these cubbies.
Same with Elsa. The shorts fit me, but the shirt doesn't.
These fit?
Nope.
They don't fit?
No.
You have to go through each piece of clothing individually, asking yourself those questions. Sometimes it's as simple as, does it fit? Again, if the answer is no, declutter it and move on. But for those pieces where it does fit, it's important to be honest with yourself about whether or not it will actually get worn. And if the answer is no, again, it's time to donate it to someone else in need. I love decluttering kids' clothes that are in good condition because it means that another kid will be able to wear it. And there's a lot of people in this world who cannot afford to buy new clothes, so I think it's important to give back when you can, and this is such a subtle way to do so. Maybe you have a friend who could use them. Donate them to her. Maybe you have a women's shelter. Donate it to them. Or maybe you just take it to the Goodwill and pray that it goes to someone in need. Now, if this is looking overwhelming to you, I suggest not doing what I do. Don't do an entire closet in one sitting. Start with one bin at a time, doing the same process of emptying it out, sorting into piles, and cleaning it up as you go before tackling another bin and repeating the process. I have expanded my decluttering muscles over the years of my hoarder to minimalism journey, as well as I have the time, so I'm able to tackle a massive project like this in one sitting. If you don't, that's okay. Give yourself grace and focus again, one small thing at a time. All right, moving into my youngest daughter's room. We have a lot of clothes, so these are literally overflowing, and then we have a lot more clothes coming from my older daughter's bedroom. That's my dog. Into this one. So we have a lot to do in here. I don't normally jump from room to room to room to room, but I'm trying to do all of the clothes first versus like a room. So it's always dividing things up into sections. So you can see I did my oldest closet, and now I'm doing my youngest closet. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. Still have my 2 trash bags, and we're just working through, going through every single item. It's a lot, but I already feel so much better. Okay, Addie, ready? Ready. Look at Disney socks.
Disney.
Okay, what fits you? What doesn't? Got one of Mommy's socks in here. You can see some clothes behind me on the bed, and that's because my husband was also decluttering his clothes. I have a strong thought on this. One of my biggest complaints, if you will, that I see in my comment section is that my family won't declutter. My husband's messy, my kids are messy, my kids don't declutter, my husband doesn't declutter, I'm doing it all and no one is helping. I promise you, if you continue to lead by example and slowly introduce them to the idea of it, in my experience, I have found they will hop on board. When your family sees the impact it has not only on you, but also on them, it's really challenging to not want to hop on board. And over the years, it has gotten easier. And now there's moments like this where my husband will declutter and get rid of things on his own. In fact, him decluttering his clothes today was not my idea. He took it upon himself to do it. But honestly, prior to my hoarder to minimalism journey, neither of us ever decluttered. This is usually the point where people quit. when it looks worse than when you started. There's clothes everywhere, piles everywhere, and there's still so much to do. But this part is necessary. You can't organize clutter. You have to move through it first. I talk often about how there's a method to the madness, or it gets worse before it gets better, because it's the honest truth. You have to power through this stage, and that's where music comes in, FaceTiming or phoning a friend, or having me decluttering alongside you to power through it together. And of course, a coffee or drink of choice. Alright, next up is her actual closet. We went through the dresser, everything is decluttered in there. There is a complete garbage bag full of clothes that are ready to go to donation. I have another trash bag, and now we have to go through this. Like, y'all, there's nothing pretty about this. I can't, nor do I want to try to make this like aesthetic for you. This is just realistic. This is real life. This is decluttering with kids. It's messy, and that's the reality of it. So let's continue. So I'm going to take everything out, I'm going to put it on the bed, and we are going to sort it into piles there before putting it back into the closet. Okay. I'm not feeling the best, and I haven't been all day. You probably could tell in the intro, but your girl's gonna take a break. I need to charge my camera anyway. But it feels good to have both of their closets completely gone through. I mean, if you look around the room, it's completely trashed in other areas. So there's definitely a lot more decluttering to come. So stay tuned for that. But again, we'll see if I can get it done today, if I can muster up the energy. I'm gonna eat something, take a little mental break, and then come back to it. For time's sake, I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. Now, I just want to say most people do not have that kind of time in the same day, nor the motivation. So I would recommend starting off with just one small area at a time. I see, maybe it feels a little bit redundant to be saying that, but just start small. Start really small. You don't need 2.5 hours a day. I would just rather get it done in like 2.5 hours versus spreading it out over 15 minutes a day. But that is what I recommend doing, is spreading it out. 15 to 30 minutes a day is all you actually need. Again, I would just rather, it's going to take you, say, 2 weeks versus I have the time today. Like, there's nothing that I have to do. And so this is what I'm choosing to do. So maybe you do have a day off and you want to kind of tackle it all in one, but I wanted to be real and upfront with you that this did take me a long time. I am also taking my time, and I'm including my children in the process. So those also kind of play a role in the time. If I was doing this by myself, I probably could have hammered it out honestly in like an hour, I would say max. But because I wanted to keep them in the process, and I'm trying to teach them the skill of decluttering, I think it's a very, very helpful skill to have. I was not taught it as a kid, and so I do have those hoarding tendencies. And I want to teach my children that it's okay to give, it's okay to donate, it's okay to let go of things that are no longer useful to us. Maybe they have holes in them, maybe they're stained, maybe someone else can just benefit from it because we don't feel comfortable in that piece of clothing in this situation when decluttering their closets. So there's my tangent for today. I would say that is a smashing success, though. That is 3 garbage bags. 1 is trash and 2 is donations. My husband, you kind of saw, I'm sure in the background, was also decluttering his clothes. So he finally went through all of his clothes which makes me very happy. And so yeah, that is all garbage and donations, so feels really good.